Okay, of course, when you do this assignment in Delta Math, you won't have these lines to guide you, but I want to show you how I can use them to help visualize and just determine the rise over the run, which is the same thing as slope, which is the same thing as rate of change. So I'm going to put this right on that coordinate there, and this other orange line I'm going to put right on the next one. And that helps me determine that the run on the x-axis was from 7 to 12. And of course, that's the denominator. So if I'm making a fraction for the slope here, from 7 to 12 is 5 units. And then if I grab the black horizontal lines and do the same thing, I'd land right on 16 for this dot, and or for that coordinate, I might say. And this one's between 12 and 14, so of course 13. So from 13 to 16 was my rise. And of course, that's simply 3. So from this interval where x equals 7 to 12, anything in between 7 and 12, the slope or the rate of change is 3/5. Now, I'm not sure how easy it is to determine that without these lines, but it gives you these coordinates in the problem. So this is right there at 6 on the y-axis. So I might figure out my, oops, I don't want to move the graph. And 13, of course, the same dot that it was at before, coordinate that it was at before. So this time I'm figuring out this interval, and my rise this time is from 6 to 13, so my rise is 7 on that one. And I'm going to write that closer to where it is. And then I've already got this one orange line pretty much where it belongs. I'm going to move it just a little bit for you, if I can. There you go. So that's at 7. You can see that at 7 on the x-axis. If you look down at the x-axis where it's landing, so 7. And this other one's at 5. So our run just went from 5 to 7, which of course is 2. So my slope there is 7 over 2. Now, if I'm just comparing those two, this one is 7 over 2, which is 3.5 in your calculator, or 3.5. And this one is 3/5, which is just 0.6. So if I'm looking for a smaller rate of change, of course, that would be much smaller than that. So just make sure you find the slope of each particular interval, and you'll arrive at the right answer.